Fire up Mason Rudolph if you're absolutely desperate. Shouldn't be that
Don't
desperate.
fire up Mason Rudolph,
Don't
even if
fire
you're
him up.
desperate.
Don't
Throw
fire
it for
him.
300.
Yeah, don't fire. Bengals at Browns. Cover your mouth. They won't just steal your order.
He has been quarterback 11 or higher 3 of the last 4 weeks. And everybody hates on this guy. It is Danny Dimes.
I'm hanging up right now. I can't believe
Come on.
it. I'm hanging up.
Welcome. Hey, look, it's this Corey guy.
I'm back.
What up?
I'm back.
What's happening?
How you gentlemen doing?
Oh, you know,
Absolutely stupendous. How about yourself?
Tigers finally clinched the playoffs, so, you know, I'm kind of happy about that.
Weeks too
Took
late.
long enough.
Yeah, they could have done it forever ago.
It's all right. It's also my parents' 51st anniversary, 2 years in a row,
Well, happy.
where the Tigers locked up a playoff berth on their anniversary.
I was
So,
gonna say, how do they have 51st anniversary 2 years in a row? I was
I
real
Yeah.
confused.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on into WPF, the When Pigs Can Fly Fantasy Football Show. We are your hosts of the show. I'm Sal Adams. Big welcome back to Mr. Corey Lamberts, and that is the Wesley Bryant.
Yo.
Saturday night is upon us, gentlemen. Big college football weekend.
Sure,
Huge
too, by the
games
way.
happening. This one?
Yeah, the Rad Dad.
Yeah, that's my boy Bandit.
Yes.
Huge.
Never seen the show. I've heard it's great.
Blue, yeah, it's fantastic. Moms and dads can watch it without the
Bro,
kids too.
I could watch
Still
it by myself.
Absolutely. Well, on tonight's show, we've got Picks and Locks. Picks and Locks has been a lot of fun for us. We've been keeping track of everything. We're going to get you the lowdown and update on it, see who's in first, see who's in worst, and make this week's projections, in addition to talking about Thursday night's game. Without further ado, let's buckle on up, ladies and gentlemen, because the WPF crew is about to take flight.
Well, let's do it.
There it is.
All right. First things first, we will talk about Thursday night's picks. Seattle. We all took Seattle and they won.
Seattle.
Wound up being a decent game. Corey, you disagreed with me earlier on this week. I really liked the uniforms that Arizona wore.
think
I
those
did
were-
like them too, actually.
Super liked the helmets, but I liked the uniforms as a whole. I liked the color. I liked the texture that was on them. I thought it was slick. Never
I
seen
think the
those
best
ones.
part was the inverted, the red with the cream, whatever.
The
on
helmet
field.
was
I
sick.
thought that was awesome. Yeah, that was
Oh,
awesome.
you're talking about on the field.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was sick too. That was sick.
In the end zone, the field was great. Yeah.
Big takeaways from this game. Any
I don't
Any for either
know.
of
Kyler's first half was atrocious, and so was Marvin
Horrible.
Harrison's.
horrible? Yeah, Marvin Harrison had a big drop.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He salvaged it and had a decent day. 16 points in PPR. 19 points.
Oh,
No,
that
not
was a
remembering.
drop? I thought they were doing the old hook and ladder.
Yeah.
Just the wrong team.
I didn't look at it.
Yeah, I think
The
he had,
JSN was not that effective either.
he had 6 receptions on 10 targets for 66 yards and a touchdown. Old Marvin Harrison Jr. did. Trey Benson thought he was going to get the lion's share. He had 8 carries.
Yep.
Uh,
We also disagreed on that too. I thought he looked pretty good with those carries, but you disagreed.
I thought he looked very stiff.
I
He
mean,
didn't seem to
pokey?
be. He just didn't seem to be real laterally gifted in that particular game. Could have just been the game. He just looked stiff to me the way he was running. He was running up and down, and it wasn't impressive. But
Seattle's a tough
interestingly
team.
enough, Emery DeMarcado, he only saw 39% of the field, or of the.
But he made the most of it.
I mean, what he
You
I
got
just
a
know he got
tutty,
a
I think,
touchdown.
didn't
That's what I
you?
mean.
Yeah.
he had He had the gimme touchdown. Yeah, I think it was on a reception. He had 2 receptions for 13 yards and a touchdown. Not anything impressive.
And
2 carries for 8
McBride,
yards.
McBride, all reliable there.
Yeah, Trey McBride, lots of targets. He got peppered with targets. He had 7 for 52, good enough for 12.2 fantasy points. Sam Darnold was
targets.
okay.
11 targets, one more than MHJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, running backs, both of the running backs in Seattle had 12 points. Charbonnet was salvaged by a touchdown.
Yeah.
Nothing really impressive out of the running backs on either side.
We had a parlay going. A couple guys had gotten in on a couple different parlays, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Kenneth Walker's going to get that first time, right?" Because I had like 60 yards, and then on the app it showed it was a carry, and then it updated to a reception. I was like, "Oh, dang it!" Like first series, I'm almost there.
Tough when that happens to you. So we all got the first game of the week correct. The only person that has gotten a single Thursday night game wrong is Wesley in week 2. Took the Commanders over the Packers. We are
I'm going to chalk that up
11.
to him trying to be different, I think.
We are 11-1.
Just didn't want to pick the Packers.
Thursday
Do you
night.
blame me?
No, I
I
don't
can't
blame you.
With that being said, at this point, last week we had a little bit rough of a week. Corey and I both finished 9-7 on the week. Wesley 10-6, inching further ahead of everybody on the season. He's 33-15. Corey is in second at 32-16, and I am 30-18 and dead last. We're within 3 games of each other. I'm within reach. I'm happy about it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not happy about it. I'm comfortable with it.
It's a long season.
It's a long. Listen,
fine.
it's been through 3 weeks. We're doing good.
Just waiting for one of us to go 16-0.
I was thinking about that. I think it was yesterday. As I was looking at the sheet, I'm like, man, it'd be pretty sweet if we wound up going 16-0. The closest we've been, I think, Wes had a 13 win. Oh no, Corey had a 13 win week last week.
Could be this week.
Anyways, yeah, hey, it could be any week. First game that we have up on the docket, we have the Vikings at the Steelers.
It's a Europe game, correct?
This is
9
in
a.m.?
Ireland. Yeah. So
Yeah, Vikings Steelers. Did you see the pictures of the airplane rides?
Mm-mm.
The Vikings are in like first class. They've all got their own like little areas. They've got their PlayStations hooked up and blah blah blah. And it looks like the Steelers have their own plane, but they're basically just riding in coach on this plane. It just looks like a normal plane. And it said something along the lines of, that the Steelers are going to show up salty.
Should be a good
Anyways,
game.
with that being said, game is at 9:30 tomorrow. So if you're starting any of them, make sure you got them that lineup figured out now.
Make sure they're not in your flex spot.
Yeah, make sure they're not in your flex
spot. Kind of like a Thursday game.
Line on that is Minnesota by 2.5. Corey, you want to kick us off since you've been not here?
MIA, yeah. I am going to pick Minnesota, even though they have Pittsburgh as the home team. I never really know how they figure that out. I guess just with scheduling, but I have Minnesota winning that game, and I think it's going to be above. It's going to be more than 2.5. So, and my picks for that game, or my locks for that game, are Jordan Mason and DK Metcalf.
Okay, I like it. Piggybacking off of that, I also have the Vikings. Carson Wentz looked really good. Not gonna lie. That's his hometown team, right? Vikings.
Yeah, I guess it would be. He's from North Dakota, but so yeah.
Yeah, I got Hawkinson and DK Metcalf. I think it's gonna be a good game overall.
You guys see that Tyler Warren is hurt right now, and it looks like he might. I think he was doubtful yesterday, but it looks like he's questionable now. Be interesting to see what happens in the backfield.
Is it hurt or sickness?
I don't know.
I guess we'll talk about that when we get to the Colts game. What you got? Just messing with you. Threw me off. I was like, Tyler Warren. Who? Oh, okay.
Jalen Warren. You're so right. My bad. Jalen Warren.
I got it immediately. I got
I
it.
did not. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, okay. Please forgive me, guys. All right. Tickets as low as $800 on this one, by the way, guys.
not including airfare.
That's right.
Yes, 'cause you have to buy a package.
I hate taking them, but Minnesota.
It's the family show.
I'm just really not in love with the way that Pittsburgh has looked so far. I have a hard time locking anybody on that team.
You know, it's tough with Aaron Rodgers taking such a long flight. His knees are probably all locked up from sitting in coach.
His back.
Yeah,
His back probably
yeah.
hurts.
He's gonna be in the ice bath. Justin Jefferson's an auto lock in this game. I really like the lock that you had of Hawkinson. Jordan Addison?
He's back.
First
that's
game
right.
back?
Jordan Addison? I would start him. Flex spot. I'd start him in a flex spot. I'm not going to say he's a lock. I'd start him in the flex spot. Looking over at the Pittsburgh side, DK is the only guy I'm feeling comfortable starting in that
Exactly.
entire
He
team.
might be the only guy you can lock probably all year over there.
You know, I think once the dust settles in their running back room, you'll either be able to lock Warren or Gainwell really at this point. But I don't think that's going to be an undecided backfield for too many more weeks.
All right.
Next up, Washington Manders
Kick us off.
at the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta's favored by 1.5. Ladies and gentlemen, I watched the Falcons lose by 30 to Carolina last week. I'm not taking them. I'm taking the Manders in this game. Even with Marcus Mariota starting again, it pains me that Jaden isn't starting. Also, Terry McLaurin is out, so I guess that's probably why this is looked at the way that it is. Still taking Washington. Lock Bill. I think this is going to be a good week to lock Bill. And looking at the other side,
Okay.
I'm locking.
Tell the people who aren't big fantasy geeks who Bill is.
Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt.
There you go.
Krosky-Merritt?
Krosky-Merritt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's Krosky-Merritt. It's Bill. If you don't know that by now, you need to know. It's Bill.
Yep.
You don't know? Now you know.
Now you know. Looking at the other side of the field, I'm not going to lock Pitts, but I wouldn't be afraid to start him. I am locking Drake London. Obviously, you're locking Bijan.
Yeah, that's Go ahead, Corey.
Yep, I actually have the same locks as you do, because you auto lock Bijan, right? There's never a not you don't start him, right? So Drake London and Bill, but I do have the Falcons winning this game. The only reason I say that is, like you said already,
Injuries.
there's no Terry McLaurin, right? Injuries, and a little tidbit of information, a little bit more in depth for those of you who don't pay as close attention as we do, but that's why we're here. The Falcons have relieved their passing game coordinator of his responsibilities and handed it off to their tight ends coach, I believe. I think it was. So a lot of times when they change a coordinator somewhere in teams, when they update stuff like that or fire somebody, usually the very next week they kind of go off.
Berserk.
Yeah, it's like take the training wheels off kind of thing. So
We'll see
something
about
to
that.
watch for. So
Yeah, with that being said, I couldn't pick anybody other than the auto lock Bijan for the Falcons, especially with how porous they looked last week. I got Commanders as well, and I'm locking Debo.
Oh, that is a great lock. To be honest with you, I didn't even think about it this week. Cruising right along, we have New Orleans at Buffalo. The line is 14.5. I think you know that they're not in favor of the Saints.
I think we're all picking Bills here. What's your locks?
Oof.
So I got Olave and Khalil Shakir.
my gosh, dude, 14.5.
It's such a big number
Beautiful.
for an NFL game.
So if you bid a $10 bid on that and you picked right, if you picked that, what do you win? Like $1? Nothing.
Get your money back.
That
Get your
depends-
money back.
Depends on the plus minus.
Yeah, plus or minus, right?
Bet $10
That's
on it and
ridiculous.
lose money.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead, Corey. Who
Uh,
are you locking?
I mean, Dalton Kincaid again, and Olave,
Nice.
and the
James
Bills,
Cook
obviously.
and Juwan Johnson.
Nice. I keep sleeping on Jawan Johnson. I forgot. No, I picked him last week, I think, as my lock. But I forgot
Yeah,
on this week.
he's getting peppered with targets. So is Olave. They're not
Yep.
great targets, but they're getting peppered with targets. So
Yep.
next up, we have
I like all three of
the
those locks for the
Browns.
Bills.
Yeah, the Browns at Detroit. Detroit by 9.5.
It's another big number.
Corey.
Uh, Obviously, we're picking the Lions here. I think we picked the Ravens last week, and we all made that mistake.
No, no, no.
Wesley did
No,
not.
no, no.
Wesley did not. But regardless, I'm going to pick the Lions here, and I know the Browns defensive coordinator, or I think was it Campbell or our coordinator that said they haven't seen a run game like ours before. So it is a former
Morton.
Lions.
It was Morton.
Morton said it. Okay,
Yep.
so I have my locks are Sonic and Knuckles. Hopefully they do replicate just like what they did last week. And then I have David and Njoku as a quick little sneaky in there after what Mark Andrews did last week.
It's crazy. I was thinking along the same lines as you there, Corey. Got the Lions,
Yeah.
but I got Harold Fannin and
He rosters
Jameson
him,
Williams.
ladies and gentlemen. JMO. Yeah, after
JMO
last
would-
week, he didn't see a target after the first quarter.
He's due.
But he still played his butt off and blocked for everybody
yeah, he did.
downfield. So
Yeah, absolutely. Detroit Lions. I think they're covering the spread. I think they'll win by more than 10 points. It's a really gutsy call locking a running back against the Detroit Lions, but I think Quinshon Judkins is going to get their only touchdown of the day. I think he's going to be able to be a lock this week. I think he's projected 13.5 on Sleeper. I'm comfortable thinking that he's going to hit that. On the other side of the football,
That's fair.
I would lock. You know what? I'm going to lock Goof this week.
Okay. That's
think they're gonna
Jared
do a lot to
Goff
try to
for
plug-
you guys who don't
I
know
think
that he
they're gonna
calls him
try
Goof
to-
all the time.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to plug up the middle, and I think Goof's going to have a game. So, yeah, if you didn't know who Goof was when I said it, you're probably not watching football.
how long do you think it takes before Cleveland has a QB change
Next week.
next week against
If
Minnesota?
it doesn't happen in this game, it's happening
it'll-
next week.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they have a tough
although I
stretch.
don't know, next week they play Minnesota, and then they play at Pittsburgh the week after that. It might happen after that. Because I don't think they want to take a rookie quarterback into Pittsburgh. I just don't.
No.
I don't think they're going to wait that long.
Next game, we have Carolina at New England. Wes?
This one made me give it a second thought just because of how much Carolina whooped on the Falcons last week, but I still got the Patriots. I'm locking Chuba and Travion. I think Travion's due for a good game.
Running back pairs.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Corey.
Sal?
I said it first.
Fair enough. I wouldn't read too much into how well the Panthers played last
Yeah.
week.
That's why I did.
I am also picking the Patriots, and I have Tet McMillan, if he plays. I think he had
yeah.
injury designation this week. And then Drake May. I don't know what happened with Travion last week. The other running backs on that roster both fumbled, and he still didn't play. So I don't know what that was all about, but hopefully you are right, Wesley, and he does get in the field and show everybody why they drafted him as early as they did.
Chuba and Tet are both questionable, but they're both expected to play.
Okay. Well,
Just
then I
put that
stand by
up.
it, Tet and Drake May. Thank you.
Okay. We're all taking the Patriots on this one.
Super lock.
Uh,
That's 3 super locks in a row?
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Bills.
5 of the 6 games have been super locks.
Yeah.
don't like locking anybody in this game for New England, even though I think they're going to win. On the Carolina side, I've got a sneaky suspicion Mr. Hunter Renfrow is going to have a big game. Looking at the New England side of the football, man, Kayshon Boutte, I could see him getting a touchdown. I just don't want to lock anybody over there, but that's who I'd be looking at. If I had a dart that I had to throw and think somebody was going to have a decent game, it's going to be him.
Well,
Only because
the Drake Maylock applies to Superflex leagues. If that's where we're going
I
with it. That's what, yeah.
I think that's a good lock. Even in non-superflex, I think he's a top 5, 6, 7 quarterback in the NFL right now, in terms of fantasy.
6, 7.
I can't believe it.
Golly, guys, come on. Our Dar just went to bed.
Better than this. We're better than this.
Yeah, gosh. Bunch of kids.
I'm really
Can we cut
not.
that?
No, I'm
Right.
not doing all
Next
that.
up, we have the Los Angeles Chargers at the New York Giants. I believe I am up. I think this is going to be another super lock. I'm taking the Chargers. Jackson Dart's playing. Maybe they find some life. I don't know. Feel comfortable starting Malik Neighbors this week after a dud last week. And looking at the other side of the football. With that being said, I would not start Gadaboo this week. I would not. For the Chargers, I would lock Justin Herbert anywhere. Keenan Allen.
Omarion Hampton and Wandale Robinson. I got the Chargers as well.
Yeah, the Chargers. And I do have similar locks like you, Sal. Malik Neighbors, obviously. Justin Herbert, always. Lad is going to finally get points because it's not like he's not getting the targets. I think he's got 3 less on the season than Quentin Johnson does. But I do have a note after you brought up Scatabo. Watch for a lot of dump offs.
Oh, think so, huh?
Watch for a lot of dump offs, yeah.
Why not
Chargers have a
Scatabo?
really good defense.
Because
their
run defense is that good?
Run defense is good, man.
I think the Chargers' run defense is good. I don't think he's that great. I think he's good. Good, not great. I think that they'll come with a plan.
I don't think he is good to be the end-all be-all running back. I think he's good secondary running back, if that makes sense.
I think he's great as a 1A or a 1B as long as there's another 1A or a 1B. So anyways, I think the Chargers are probably going to be pushing. I think they're going to be running a lot of guys trying to get in the backfield, which is going to hinder the rookie quarterback, but additionally, Scatabo.
Everything they can to confuse him, and Jesse Minter is an incredible D coordinator.
Next up, truthfully, we were talking about it before the show. This should be the game of the week, in my mind. Philadelphia at Tampa Bay. Both these teams are 3-0. Let's look at the over/under on this one. We did not look at the last one.
Eagles.
Eagles by 3.5.
Oh, Chris Godwin is expected to play.
He is.
And
Wes, you're up first.
Tristan Wirfs is expected to make his debut. Baker Mayfield expected to play. The Buccaneers games have been too close. I feel like it's always a comeback by Baker Mayfield. I don't think Eagles are gonna let him get that chance. I think Eagles win this one. I know you're auto locking him, but Saquon. I don't ever like locking these wide receivers. Honestly, for the Eagles, I don't ever feel like comfortable. I didn't draft any of them in any leagues because I just don't feel comfortable with that. Buccaneers side, Cade Otton? Question mark?
I'll jump in. I'm taking the Bucs in this game. They're at home. I just really like the way that they look. The Eagles have also looked strong thus far. They beat Dallas. They beat Kansas City. Beat the Rams in a close one only because of a blocked field goal last week.
Yeah. I think that actually is going to light a fire.
Haven't they come back to win all 3 of their games?
I just like Tampa Bay to win this game. I'm locking Egbuka, and I am locking Jalen. Well, Jalen Hurts is an obvious one. I'm in the same boat as you. You're locking Jalen Hurts. You're locking Saquon. I don't want to.
Dallas.
I don't want to touch
Goddard?
AJ Brown. Yeah, I don't want to touch AJ Brown. I don't want to touch Devontae Smith. Although Devontae Smith has been pretty quiet, so you could probably anticipate that he's going to have a decent game. But
When?
Probably a boomer bust, double move, beat somebody on a single coverage.
And with
Seven-
that
70-yard
with that
touchdown.
being said, Chris Godwin is going to be monitored snaps? Is going to be?
There's, I don't know, man. I'm not.
I-
As I told you
that's why
before
I
we
don't
started,
feel
I don't
comfortable
know if I feel
starting.
comfortable anybody.
Yeah.
Purely because of what he's done already. I would. I mean, Bucky Irving, maybe. But you know, if he's one of your top guys, you're going to start him anyway, though, right? So
yep.
these are all like pretty obvious ones. So, oh, and I have the Eagles winning this game. Sorry, Bucks
It's going
fans.
to be different. Tennessee at Houston is the next game, Corey.
Can we just fast forward to the next one? Boring.
Houston at
Yeah.
home against Tennessee.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Is this the Battle of the Oilers? What's going on here?
Yeah. I'm going to pick the Texans at home, and hopefully they right the ship. I guess I think this is another one of those coordinator news things where you deep dive, right? They're bringing somebody down to the field instead of up in the box. And then hopefully CJ Stroud has some more time. I don't know. He hasn't had any time to do anything this year. So if Nico can get the targets, obviously you're locking Nico anyway. And then sneakily watch out for Elic Iomenor.
Just skip me. Corey did mine. Go ahead, Sel.
Yep. I got first.
Nico Collins and Alec Iomenor, and I got Texans.
We're all locking on the Texans here. Nick Chubb? No, I'm comfortable with Nico, obviously. Dalton Schultz, I think, is a guy I'd start in this game. Looking over at the other side, Alik is somebody that I'm starting. I'm not starting him. I don't have to, but I would start him.
A deeper league for sure.
In a deeper league, I'm definitely starting him. Flex spot, 12-man league, I'm starting him. Yeah, those are your locks. I'm interested to see if Cam Ward has his biggest game of the year. I might say that he's going to have his biggest game of the year. I'm not saying I would start him in fantasy. He's going to have his biggest game of the year yet.
He's going to be a good quarterback, I think.
Next up, we have the undefeated Indianapolis Colts at the Los Angeles Rams, who should be undefeated.
Correct.
Yep.
Go ahead, Corey.
2 in a row. All right, cool.
Yep.
Thanks. I will take. I'm probably going to catch crap for this, but I am going to take the Colts in this game. Even though they're at Indianapolis, it's inside, so it should be nice. And
They're
comfortable.
at
they're
LA.
I'm sorry, at LA. Sorry, I literally looked at it and then I still said Indianapolis.
You
Sorry,
said it right.
it's still inside. It's still inside, so it doesn't matter. And my locks are Puka Nacua, as you should be anyway, and Indiana Jones.
Danny Dimes, baby.
Danny Dimes.
Go ahead, Wes.
All right, I got Rams winning this one. I just don't see it happening. The Rams took the Eagles down to the wire. Colts I don't see Colts as being last year's Saints. I do like the Colts. I just think the Rams are better, especially if they can slow down Jonathan Taylor. But I got Jonathan Taylor as my lock and Devontae Adams as my lock. How did Saquon do last week against the Rams? Anybody know?
Give me 2 seconds.
Because
We just had a trade go down in our league, fellas.
if
9 points.
Okay, so if we can slow down if Rams can slow down Jonathan Taylor, I think they got a good chance. And Alec Pierce, their
Trevor?
deep threat out.
Trevor?
Yeah,
Made a trade?
Trevor made a trade.
All right, let's not get distracted, boys. Come on.
Hey man,
Nobody cares
it's
about
a
our
big
league. Remember
deal.
that? All the feedback we got. We don't care about your league. We don't care about your league.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That didn't happen.
I was looking. Who did Indianapolis play week 1?
the Dolphins, and it was disgusting. They were already calling for.
Did
Mike
we not
McDaniels.
pick that game?
I think we all picked Dolphins. Because we didn't know the Colts would be with Danny Dimes.
Oh, I see it. Yep. Your boy took the Colts,
Okay.
and I told you to lock Danny Dimes, as a matter of fact. So,
Bloating
also
is not
week two, when the Broncos played the Colts, I took the
Pick the
Colts.
Colts.
Both of you guys took
Shut
the
up.
Broncos.
Oh my god.
Last week, we all took the Colts. This week, I am not taking the Colts for the first time this year. I'm taking the Rams. Jonathan Taylor, obvious lock in this one. I think Kyron Williams has a decent game, a little bounce back game. He's had an interesting season so far this year.
Rough.
Locking Puka, locking Devontae Adams. Michael Pittman, fire him up.
Fire him up.
Next on the docket, we have Jacksonville Jaguars at the San Francisco 49ers. Another game I did not want to pick. With that being said, I'm taking the 49ers at home. If I swing every week, eventually I'm not going to miss. Brian Thomas Jr. is a lock for me. And over on the other side, Christian McCaffrey is the only person I'm locking for San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall.
Until we get George Kittle back, Christian McCaffrey's the one I feel like I can lock there. It's kind of funny. Do you feel like Brock Purdy's being forced into starting since Mac Jones is kind of hurt?
I don't know.
Are they rushing him back because of that? But
I don't know,
it's a
man.
little concern
It's
of
weird.
mine. But I also have the 49ers, and I'm locking Travis Etienne.
I'm going to be different again, and because of how lucky they've gotten, and it pains me and makes me feel disgusting to pick the Jaguars in this game, especially considering a conversation we also had earlier this week about Shane Waldron and how he keeps getting a job.
Yep.
And
Yep.
he's the reason why the Jaguars' passing attack sucks. So I will not be starting any of those receivers until he gets fired. So the Jags this year are my Bears of last year. Matt Eberflus is gone. It's Shane Waldron's turn this year. Bye-bye. Time to go. Jaguars win this game out of luck because of injuries on the 49ers and ETN and CMC. Sorry, Jags fans.
The only other game that I feel like has a real chance to be that big of a barn burner this week is our next one. It's Baltimore at Kansas City. Both of these teams are 1-2, right?
Yep. Somebody's going to leave 1-3.
Is that wild? Is that
What a time
wild
to be alive.
that the Ravens and the Chiefs, Lamar Jackson and Pat Mahomes, one of these teams are going to start 1-3, and they're both 1-2 right now?
Did the Lions have anything to do with breaking both of them?
So Lions have yet to play the Chiefs, but that's another loss for the Chiefs. Anyway, I got the Ravens in this one.
Little week 6 prediction. I'm gonna write that down.
Ravens.
Wesley Lions.
Ravens over the Chiefs.
I don't know why you have to write that down.
Derrick
That's what
Henry,
should be
Travis
in the
Kelce.
end.
Travis Kelce lock. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. All right. Sal?
Laporta did pretty good against the Ravens, so.
Just looking at it and thinking to myself, like confidently, Patrick Mahomes is gonna start 1-3. No way. Then you look at the other side, Lamar Jackson's gonna start 1-3. No way.
They're going to end in a tie?
I don't know,
That'd be
man.
so funny.
Hilarious.
It's crazy.
1, 2, and 1.
Crazy to think about. These are, I mean, two of the best quarterbacks of our time. I have the Ravens winning. Derrick Henry is a lock for me. I am locking Mark Andrews for the second consecutive week. Looking over at the Kansas City side, I don't think you can lock any of those guys that are catching passes because they're just. But he throws the ball to 8 different guys. If I had to lock one, it'd be Hollywood.
Isn't the
Xavier
Worthy
Worthy's
back this
back.
week?
Worthy is back this week, healthy. But
Go ahead,
I'm
Corey.
not locking any Chiefs players. I don't feel comfortable doing it, and I think the Ravens win this game. and Derrick Henry runs super pissed and doesn't fumble.
Are you sure for the first time this year?
First week without a fumble. First week without a
First week
fumble.
without
I
a
like
fumble,
that lock.
he runs for 200. Now, he's not going to run for
Start a
200,
start a parlay. Yeah,
but
200 is
he's going to run angry this week. And watch out, Chris Jones. He's coming for you. Derrick Henry.
I thought I saw something about Chris Jones being put on like the injury, like no practice list, but I don't know if I think it was personal. Maybe I'm not. Didn't see that right. I don't know. I don't see him on the injury list, so.
next up. We have another stinker.
It could be a good
Chicago
game.
at Las Vegas.
Could be a good game.
Chicago at Las Vegas. The game could be good, but the teams are not.
Right.
Oh, can I, for one more second? The Ravens Chiefs, I wrote on here on my notes. I no want to pick a team here. Anyway, let's move forward.
I'm glad we let that simmer for a little bit. All right. Chicago at Las Vegas. Wes, why don't you kick us off?
Chicago. I got the Bears winning this one. Honestly, Roma Dunze been looking pretty solid this year, and then Trey Tucker. No, I'm just kidding. Brock Bowers. I can't pick Trey Tucker.
Trey Tucker would be crazy.
3
I'm taking
touchdowns
Chicago in this game as well. I am locking Jacoby Myers on the Las Vegas side. The real question of this game for me is whether or not Genty is able to run the football efficiently. I don't think he's going to, again. If I was a non-Genty owner anywhere other than our Dynasty League, because we know that the guy who has him is never going to let go of him ever, I would be trying to... I would be willing to offer really good offers on Genty, knowing that he's going to pick it up on the back half of the year. There's no way he doesn't. Chicago side of the football, I'm going to lock DeAndre Swift.
Chicago.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Roma Dunze. I don't think the
What do you
Raiders.
want?
I don't know that the Raiders. I don't know, man. It's not been pretty.
They beat the Patriots week 1. That was pretty.
Right.
I'm just surprised they were
Everybody's beating the
super
Patriots.
locking the Bears. It kind of makes me sick to my stomach a little bit.
Patriots team is not that good. Sorry.
With that being said, I think if I were to guess correctly, I would say we're probably super locking the NFC North this week. What you got there, Sal?
Green Bay at Dallas. Cowboys aren't good. Es no bueno.
Especially without
It's no
CD.
good. CD's
Even with
touchdowns will not be
CD.
there this week.
They were not good.
But because he's not there, comfortable locking Pickens. I'm
George
comfortable locking
Pickens.
Jake Ferguson. Looking over at the Green Bay side of the football, I'm absolutely locking Josh Jacobs. He's gonna. I think last week he didn't have a touchdown. He'll have the streak will rekindle this week, if you will. Green Bay.
Wes?
Fine. It's fine. I gave you the eyebrows to go and everything, but all right.
No.
Packers.
I wonder what you're doing.
Tucker Kraft. George Pickens. Micah Parsons is going to sack Dak Prescott
Dak.
at least twice. I said Dak.
Sack, Dak, quarterback.
Dak Prescott.
Corey's taking the Cowboys.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I will not. I don't think I'll take them all year.
We super locked
They made a mistake in who they hired as their head coach. Jerry Jones is
They're
an
playing-
idiot.
They're playing the Jets next week. Don't say that too soon.
Put it down. Mark me
Write
for
that
the Jets next week right now. Go ahead.
Got you, dog. I
Do
got
it.
you.
The Cowboys are not good, even with CD when he was on the field, when he was healthy. They're not good. Their head coach is garbage. He's riding on the coattails of his dad.
What's Javonte Williams?
Really, really quickly. Week 6, they're playing Carolina. Are you?
Put it down.
Oh my!
I like it.
Put it
We're
down.
doing it. I'm putting it down.
He's got the
No, it's
Excel
down.
spreadsheet, and he's got all Corey's picks for the rest of the season on the Cowboys losing.
Yep. All right. Now we're gonna go back through. Okay, they're losing that one.
They're not good.
Um,
They're not a good team. They traded away the best player they had, and I mean, obviously they got worse against the run.
Did they, or were they just that bad?
It stands to reason that they still got worse.
I'm not gonna lie, Micah Parsons is a dog. Just
He's
the way his
ridiculous.
motor, like he does not give up. He's constantly chasing
best-
whoever he's going after.
He's the best edge rusher in the NFL. I mean, it's just the way it is.
I-
He's the best at his position that there is.
He's like a edge rusher / linebacker.
It's nuts.
Yeah,
That
he's
is
insane.
I have, but my locks are Josh Jacobs, and if you had to pick a Cowboy, because everybody has one, Dak Prescott, until he gets benched in the second half because they're down by so much, and Jake Ferguson.
So you're predicting
New
Dak
York-
gets benched, but you're still gonna lock him for your fantasy team?
Well, I mean, if it's Superflex team, aren't you going to start him anyway?
He's gonna start anyway. What about Javante
That's what I'm
Williams for
No.
goal line touchdowns?
No,
You think they're getting to the goal line?
I don't think they get
against
dude,
Green Bay
I don't
this
think they
week.
get to the
I'm
red
not
zone, dude.
starting Javante Williams this
Okay.
week.
Mm-mm. Josh
New York
Jacobs.
Jets at the Miami Dolphins.
Hmm.
Wesley.
Oh, why did you go me? I almost flipped my pick.
Want me to go?
Yeah, go. Let me get.
No. Wesley's first.
All right, fine. I got the.
Dad has spoken.
No, I am.
spoken.
I am changing my pick. I'm gonna go with the Jets. I got the Jets winning the Dolphins, beating the Dolphins,
Winning the Dolphins. We
winning,
like that.
winning over.
Yeah.
And I hope
This
it
is another one of
doesn't- I
those
hope it doesn't
rivalry
bite me.
games.
But Garrett Wilson, Devon A. Chain.
Go ahead, Corey.
I too have the Jets winning this game. As much as I hate to say that against Mike, I love Mike McDaniel as the head coach. I just don't think he makes it out of the season. All the turmoil that Tyreek Hill brings to that locker room, they're not on the same page. They're not playing good football on either side of the ball. I think there'll be sellers at the trade deadline as well. Jets win this game. Justin Fields, Garrett Wilson, Devin A. Chain, Jalen Waddle.
Thank you for locking 4 guys instead of just 2 and taking
Yeah.
the guys that I was looking at.
I'm
You
taking
do
all
that
your guys
all
off.
the time.
I do it all the
Really
time.
appreciate that.
You stop letting me go first.
The New York Jets are going to win this football game, so if so this pick couldn't burn you, Wes. My locks are Justin Fields, who did clear concussion protocol, and will slice and dice as Miami defense. Brees Hall on the other side of the football, like my buddy had mentioned there. Devon A. Chain is a must start, obviously, week in and week out. And I'm interested to see what Ollie Gordon will be doing. Not a lock. Keep your eyes peeled on him. We all know A. Chain's under 200. Ollie Gordon's over 200. Might be looking at something happening there in the future. I'm not going to say what.
He
But
does. He does look like he runs angry.
Yep. And I think we are going to end this on 5 straight super locks with Cincinnati going to Denver. I'm taking the Broncos in this game, obviously. Cincinnati is dookie. They have no offensive line. My boy Chase Brown has got negative 54 yards before contact.
Did you cover
not
that last
comfortable.
show that there's somebody who has more negative yards before
No,
contact?
I don't believe that to be true. I've not actually seen legitimate statistics on Ashton Genty having more. I have not seen the legit stats. It might be true. Anyways, Denver lock Bo Nix this week.
That's it.
Lock Jamar Chase. Lock Jamar Chase.
I also have the Broncos winning. Lock Jamar Chase and R.J. Harvey.
Not J.K. Dobbins?
R.J. Harvey.
If I'm locking a running back, respectfully, I'm locking J.K. Dobbins
Fine.
until he's
Yeah.
hurt.
He's hurt.
Yeah, I mean it's a fair lock
hurt.
there.
Yeah.
Broncos, Jamar Chase, and all of your offensive Broncos, all of them.
Are you starting Evan Ingram?
Maybe.
I'm not starting Evan Ingram. That's why I
No.
asked. I don't think I'm.
Bo Nix,
It's
J.K.
unfortunate.
Dobbins, Cortland Sutton.
He was a weekly
Those
starter in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
He comes to Denver. You think he's going to have the best season of his life because it's the better quarterback, better offense, better team, and he's not seeing the football. So, that's picks. That's locks.
Interesting
all of
one,
them.
boys.
What's that?
Another interesting one. Some interesting picks here.
Bye weeks start next week. We will cover
Indeed they
bye
do.
weeks on Wednesday's show when we do studs and duds. Sounds like Corey is going to try to make it this Wednesday.
I will do my best. Yes. I do not believe we have anything. I'm off Monday. I'm off, so I should be okay.
Just a quick little update since we are here and talking football. Oregon and Penn State are tied at 3 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the
Alabama's
third. I
still
would
up by
have never
10.
guessed.
So Oregon and Penn
Alabama.
State, and what was the lineup? What was the over under on that?
I don't remember, but we were talking about that the other day.
Was it like
It's one of those
49?
games that I wasn't sure if it was going to be a super high scoring game because Oregon always scores a lot, or if it was going to be super low scoring because it was going to be a defensive struggle. And here we are. Yeah, Alabama's ahead of Georgia. If Georgia loses and Oregon loses, 4, 5, and 6 would have all lost this week, and I bet you Ole Miss jumps into the top 5. Ole Miss.
Down LSU.
If you guys are not aware, Trinidad Chambliss, their quarterback, won the national championship at Fair State University last year. Division 2. That's where I live. I live right by Fair State. It's where I went to college. He has looked insane for them.
It's big news, man. It's huge.
He has thrown for over 300 yards in each of the 3 games that he's started, which is wild. And he has additionally ran for over 60 every single game as well in those 3 games that he started. So he is looking at like 250 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns in addition to pushing 1,000 passing yards with another 4 touchdowns, and he has thrown a pick. But he's looked really good. They beat LSU today. Number 4.
They did beat LSU. Yep.
So
does Michigan move up? How much does Michigan move up without playing this week?
they won't drop, I don't think.
Well, what were they now? What are they now?
19.
What were they?
20,
Sorry,
19 maybe? Yeah, 20, 19.
So, 2 or 3 spots maybe?
Alabama's going to win, so I don't think there's any teams above them that are really going to drop.
Alabama's going to win?
Sorry. You're right. Alabama loses. They're down by 10 right now. No, they're up by 10,
They're
aren't
up
they?
by 10, but it's still just the start of the second half. Anything can happen.
I think they win this game.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I think they win this game.
Hope not, because of my parlay. But
I don't think anybody's going to jump us. By the way, Vanderbilt looked really good.
That's crazy.
But this is a fantasy football show about the pros, so.
Yeah. Anything else, boys? Corey's got to get to sleep.
Yeah,
Bye.
got about 5 minutes.
Go Lions. Go Lions.
Go Lions. All right,
All
boys.
right,
Sunday,
have a good night.
everybody.
Peace.
Peace.